He wouldn't listen. He got angry.
You're a lie. Everything lies here.
Christopher wouldn't listen. So I...
What?
Christopher wouldn't go to the tree, so... I told my mother what the boy in white said. That's why she left us.
What if I told you Tabitha was never supposed to go through the tree? Not only that, but her escape, that wasn't a win. It was a mistake the town had to fix. Because if you go back and look, someone else was chosen. And the show has been quietly replacing that person this entire time. So one of the biggest assumptions in From is that people are just surviving randomly. But what if that's not true? What if everyone in this town has a role and some people are more important than others? For example, let's say Boyd, Donna, even Mrs. Leo, right? They all have roles in the town. They all do things specific, right? Let's think about visions. Tabitha has visions. Jade has visions. Elgin has visions. Sarah has visions, right? These people all play significant roles in the town. Voices. Think about the boy in white. Think about his repeating patterns. None of this looks random. It looks controlled. Almost like Jade said in the beginning, with experiments and things of this nature. Not Jade, excuse me, Jim. But just think about that. So, Christopher was the original choice for the boy in white, for people to go through the tree. His original choice was Christopher. Think about that. Let's go back to one of the most important details people overlook. The boy in white told Christopher to go to the tree, not Miranda, not Tabitha, Christopher. That means the town already made up its mind about Christopher, who he wanted to go through the town, everything. It wanted him to go through, right? So here's the issue. Christopher didn't complete the mission, right? He didn't want to complete the mission. He didn't want to go through with it. He got angry and decided not to do it. So he failed. The boy in white also failed. And when the chosen one fails, the system doesn't stop. It replaces them. It gets rid of them once they stop serving their purpose. Tabitha was never the one. She was never the person to go through. She only went through because Miranda only went through the tree because Victor told her to go through the tree. She wasn't supposed to go through the tree. That's why she died out there. It wasn't her time. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a cold. I'm trying to work through it. Excuse me. So this is where things like start to make me think a little bit, right? Because Tabitha sees the children. She sees the children. And Jade sees the symbol. So she sees the children, and Jade sees the children's hope. I get he sees the children too, but primarily he sees the children's hope. Almost as if he is the children's hope. Huh? Right. Sounds a bit crazy now, huh? But I don't think they ever really fully understand any of it. So Tabitha's connected, but she's not aligned in the way that Jade is. That's what I would say isn't a chosen one. I wouldn't say she's a chosen one if you don't fully understand what's going on here. You see, Jade is the one who gets it. Jade is flying around the town and he's picking things up. He's learning things. He's the one who actually knows how to play music in order for them to unlock the memories. Jade is the one who learns how to play music before he comes here. Tabitha doesn't know how to play music. She would never get there if Jade died. You get what I'm saying? She would never get there. So, yeah. So that looks like, to me, someone who's just filling a role they were never meant to have. Jade is the true successor. He's the guy. He's really the guy. Now, his obsession with the symbol, mental unravelings, constant searching for answers. Jade doesn't just see the puzzle. He's actively trying to solve it and piece things together. Christopher and Jade were on the same path. As soon as Christopher started seeing the symbol, just like Victor said, he no longer wanted to make people laugh. He only focused on this symbol. He only focused on the hope of the children. Tabitha? She's out of place. Even when she went to the tower this time, it's almost as if it was all for nothing. Because she wasn't supposed to be the one to be there. Jade is supposed to be the one to go through the trees. He's the one figuring out the bottle messages. He's the one going crazy with this information. He is supposed to be the one to go through. Now, the tree. So what really happened at the tree? Like, what really happened? We need to know what really happened at the tree. All right. The wrong person went through. The system was disturbed because the original person didn't go. Now, Tabitha going through the tree, I wouldn't say that's destiny. It was an error. Think about this. What if she wasn't supposed to be there at all? Her escape wasn't success. It was the town removing someone who didn't belong in that role. That's why the boy in white pushed her out the lighthouse, because she didn't belong there. Now, if that's true, then the real question isn't why did Tabitha escape or how or whether she actually did. It's who is the town trying to send through the tree next? Right? Who's going next through the tree? It has to be Jade. All right. So this is the part where I hear what you guys have to say. What do you guys think about Jade seeing the symbol repeatedly? What do you think about Tabitha's confusion versus Jade's obsession? Tabitha is confused while Jade is obsessed. What do you think about that? Do you think someone who was a chosen one would actually be confused about a lot of this stuff? Or do you think they would be obsessed with the information that they're gaining? Let me know down in the comments. What do you think about the boy in white being selective with who he speaks to? Huh? And why the boy in white hasn't said anything to Jade? Why do you think he hasn't said anything to Jade? What about the repeating cycles in the town? What about from the start to Christopher to Jade, from Miranda to Tabitha, and her not being the chosen one to go through the... What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Let me know down below. All right? And if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to your YouTube community tabs. And since you've made it this far in the video, I have a little special something for you that I've been saving. I can't really find a way to make this into a whole video just yet, but I have something for you. I have exactly when Jim was chosen to be killed. I know the exact moment where Jim was decided to be finito in the series. And I'm going to play that for you now.
10 numbers, right? 2 are backwards?
Yes, the 2 and the 7s.
Great, so that means there's 12.
And believe me, I have tried every mathematical, astronomical, astrological, Babylonian 12-point numerical cipher I can imagine. The zodiac, months of the year, fucking eggs in a carton. Bent over backwards, twisting in some version of the Fibonacci sequence. There's nothing there, believe me.
Aren't there 12 notes in a scale?
What'd you say?
Music. My mom was a piano teacher. She used to say that music is the universal language. I mean, there are 12 notes in a scale, right? A through G with the flats and the sharp.
Teacup, you are a fucking genius.
So did you hear that? You heard that, right? The very moment Jim said, "Isn't there 12 notes in a scale?" you immediately hear the crows cawing. And I mean immediately after he says that. That's the moment the crows communicated to the man in yellow that Jim has to go. Jim, he put it together. He heard it. That was the moment. He's too dangerous. He figured that out a little too quick. Jim has to go now at this point. He has to go. So that was my last little bit for you guys. I wanted to share that with you. I don't know exactly how to make that into a full video just yet, but I wanted to put that out there for all of us to have as a family. I needed you guys to understand that. Now, if you guys have any idea why the crows would have been cawing at that exact moment, let me know down in the comments what you think that is or why you think that is. Also, was Tabitha's escape really freedom? Think about how the boy in white made it out there, and he was showing her out there, and he was showing her himself out there in Maine. Was she ever really free, or was it the system correcting a mistake? Let me know what you think down below. All right, family, that'll do it for this video. And remember, when the sun goes down, make sure your doors are locked and your talismans are placed. I'll see you in the next one.